So today we're going to be taking a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi based upon his appearance from the Attack of the Clones movie for the vintage collection. And I really like this action figure. I do recall back in the day when it was originally released around 2011, it was a peg warmer, at least in my area, even into the Black Series line, the 3 3/4 inch line. I could still find an entire peg of these at most of my local stores where there would be like 8 of them on the peg. And it took forever for them to sell, and even when they went on clearance, they wouldn't sell. But I did pick one up eventually, and I think it's a really nice action figure. It did recently get a re-release as well. This is the original. I do have the re-release carded that I'll show you here in a second, and we'll go over some of the differences between the two. So we'll take a look at that right now. Very nice image of Ewan McGregor there. As you can see, there's a little bit of a difference between the two, just in the head mostly. This one definitely has a darker color hair, and this one's much lighter. The photoreal benefited the action figure a little bit in the face, I think, but the original is still fine. This is VC31, and originally this was released in the Attack of the Clones wave with Zamozel, the Senate Guard, Kit Fisto, the Nick 2 Jedi, Mace Windu, all those ones. And then these 4 were released as part of the re-release wave. And I have most of these reviewed on the channel at this point. I have all 4 of these now: Anakin, Fennec Shan. I'll get to Yoda, and I also have Ahsoka reviewed as well, so I'll get to Yoda at some point with the Cave of Evil pack. Same exact action figure. So that's the package. So like I said, I really like this Obi-Wan. I actually think it's probably one of my favorites in my collection. And I've always been a bigger fan of the Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan over some of the other movies. So he has a very nice paint detail, especially in his robes. It's very soft colors. It's very crisp. And the robe here that he's wearing does look really nice. It's not too bulky, and it doesn't look oversized or anything like that. If you put the hood up, it looks mostly natural if you mess with it a little bit. I'm just going to take this off for a second. So in terms of the articulation, he does have the ball joint in the neck there, then hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, hinged torso. I believe, yeah, he has hinged hips as well. And hinged knees and hinged ankles. I believe this is the same exact body that is used with the Phantom Menace Obi-Wan that was released in the Legacy Collection / TVC line as well. So in terms of accessories, just comes with his, of course, the robe here. Pretty good material. Definitely one of the better robes that Hasbro has made. And his lightsaber from Attack of the Clones. Nice detailing there. Mine's bent a little bit, but I could probably flatten that out. A nice blue blade as well. And he also does come with one of the comm links that usually comes with most Obi-Wan action figures. And something very unique about it as well is you can actually attach it to his belt. A lot of times I can't get it to fit very well, but you can see there's a peg right there, and there's a hole right there, and you can actually put it on his belt like so. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be upside down or upright, but if you do it like this, it might accidentally knock it over. So I usually have it facing down. Well, it looks kind of big for his belt, so most of the time I don't display it like that, but it's just a nice hidden detail that a lot of people don't know about, that there is a purpose for the comm link, and it's not just something that he can hold in his hand and that's it. Like so. So I'll show you a side-by-side comparison what he looks like with the Black Series Anakin here. And they look really good together. And Anakin also did get his TVC release as well recently, around the same time as the re-release for this one actually. But other than that, I think that's really all there is to say about this Obi-Wan. Would I recommend him for your collection? I definitely would, especially if you're looking for an Attack of Clones specific Obi-Wan for your collection. This is definitely the one to get. Would I recommend the re-release over this one? I think it's just down to your personal preference. The re-release is just fine. Like I said, if I had to choose between the two personally, I would rather keep the original over this one. But if you find this one and it's a decent price, you can't go wrong with it either. I'm not sure what the going rate for the original release is these days. I can't imagine it's too expensive. Maybe in the $20 range, maybe $30 if it's carded. If you find it loose, you might find it for less. But like I said, back in the day, 2011, 2012, this one peg warmed heavily in my area. In fact, this was probably the biggest TVC peg warmer that I saw at the time. So I can't imagine it's too much money if you want the original over the re-release. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. I appreciate all the support I see in the comments. And if you have not already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. And check out the Instagram linked in my description as well. And thanks for watching.